Hey, what's going on, Emmanuel Maple Grove family? Pastor James here. As you're here in this video, I hope you are doing well. And I wanted to take a moment. A couple of weeks ago, Sunday, September 5th, I shared some really exciting news, and I wanted to bring this back to everybody's radar because maybe you missed it, you weren't here. But if you did hear it, I just want to bring this back to you. We announced that this coming fall, this October, we are getting ready to jump into a renovation and update within our kids' space. And oh man, we could not be more excited to see what God is going to do through that. And really what's taken place is that the last 2 years, because of your generosity and giving through Kingdom Builders, we've been able to raise $100,000 that we are going to be able to invest into our kids' space. Now, as I've prayed, part of my heart has been stirring. And what I announced also on that Sunday a couple weeks ago is that I am believing that there is an opportunity for more, that there's an opportunity for us to come together and say, hey, what else can we do beyond our kids' space to say, let's prepare the atmosphere, let's set up this season, and let's dive into this next season as we prepare our space to reach the next 100 families within our community. And really what that means is that there is an opportunity for you to give and to have another moment in an act of generosity as we come together to give towards this. So what that means, and what I want to give you more detail about, is that there's a minimum goal and a top goal, if you will. Our minimum goal is $15,000. And what that $15,000 will do is it will cover the furnishing and it will cover the theming for our kids' space. But, as I mentioned before, there's an opportunity for more to say again, how do we take this beyond our kids' space? And maybe there's an opportunity to do a refresh in our men's bathroom, to do a refresh in our lobby, and potentially even into our sanctuary area. And my heart is to say, we are about people experiencing God when they come to our church. And part of the experience is our building, is our facility. And so as I've been praying, God has set that in my heart. And then as I look at this top goal, if you will, the big goal would be $50,000. So I have a minimum goal of 15 that would cover furnishing and theming for kids area, but a top goal of $50,000 that would take us beyond just our kids space to update other spaces within our building here. So what I want you to do, and what I encouraged you a couple weeks back, is one, to pray. Really ask God what he would put on your heart to say, hey, I can do a part in this, and I can take a step of generosity to give toward this, and this would be the number that he would put on my heart. And what we're going to be doing is that Sunday, September 26th, we're going to be taking a special Kingdom Builder offering that will be specifically for this renovation that we're going to be looking to do within our building. So I encourage you, take some time to pray, lean into God, and once again, would you join us in an act of generosity? And here's what I want to encourage you with to close, is that as we think about giving, let's not just think about something that we're giving, but let's think about it as a way of we're taking a step of generosity. Because with giving, it could feel like we're losing something. It could feel like, oh man, something else is being taken away from me again. And sometimes we get that mixed up, but really, this is an act of generosity. And what an act of generosity does is it gives us an opportunity to plant a seed for God's kingdom, to see how God will use that and bear fruit through that seed to impact the kingdom long term. So we're making an investment, not in just our generations now, not in just our kids now, but we're making an investment for generations to come as we come together and do this. So Sunday, September 26th, be praying of what God could put on your heart, and come ready that day to participate, to give and take on this act of generosity as we look to expand the vision of what God could do here within our location. So God bless. I'm excited to see what God is going to do. And man, I'm so pumped for what he has in this next season. Love you guys.